I have had a breakthrough. Okay, whatever. Sorry. It's insane. It's insane. Look at the time. It's 7:47 in the morning. I haven't slept, but I think I've just created the most insane thing, and I am confident now. As long if this works. Sorry for the hairy pits. That's gross, man. I'm gonna cut that out. I'm gonna cut that out. I'm gonna cut that out. Oh no. Well, now that I've said I'm gonna cut it out, I feel like I can't cut it out because we're trying to be authentic here. You just have to deal with it. You just have to deal with it, okay? Anyways, you know, uh, in like Sheldon or whatever, they get a robot to trade stocks for them and like make them money basically in the background. I have done this, but for sports betting. But for sports betting, okay? So, you know, handicapping in sports betting or horse betting is when someone who has a lot of experience is able to sell their picks to the public. They're able to they're so good allegedly that just by buying their picks, you are able to make money. Just like tailing their bets. Tail their bets and eventually you will make money. That's essentially what I have done, but on a machine completely automated. Like I don't have to do anything. They just push a button and it generates picks for them. Is that not crazy? That sounds ridiculous. So, even if the math behind it is that you're only really making like one like a couple percent, like maybe 2% or like 3% per dollar, I guess it is. So you're only making like 2 cents or 3 cents or something on $1. But then, if you compound that, I don't know, you multiply it by like 100, then okay, now you have $20, now you have $30 just off of like one bet. And the thing is, it's not like it's guaranteed. It's not guaranteed to hit, right? But the math plays out that you are essentially flipping a coin that's guaranteed to land heads like 52%, 53% of the time. That's essentially what you're doing. So, just by putting in a little bit of money here, a little bit of money there, and then you just, keep growing your bankroll and doing it over and over and over again. Your bankroll keeps getting bigger, you keep betting bigger numbers. The 52%, 53% starts adding up, man. And, I've essentially built the machine that does that automatically. And it logs it all for you. So it tracks and proves the solution. Like, it tracks and proves the formula. It shows that it works. It's crazy. I think it's actually insane, but I could just, I smoked. Can you tell? I don't know. I actually think that this is a ridiculous thing that I am building right now. I'm almost scared to publish this video. I'm honestly scared to publish this video because I don't want someone to take this idea. But the thing is, people have kind of already done this, but I'm doing it way better, basically. So, I don't know. I don't know. Maybe it's fine. Maybe it's fine to post something like this. But this is just insane breakthrough. I just really felt like I had to record this. It's 7:51 in the morning. I haven't slept. And the last time I slept, it was probably only for like 3 hours. And now I'm still awake recording a video because I think I found my passion. This is so cool. Like, it combines the I've always liked spreadsheets. I've always liked spreadsheets and money and stuff. And like, there's this. I had this time in high school where I was making really decent money at In and Out, and then so I had built a spreadsheet that that just tracked my money basically. You know what? Maybe I can pull it up here. I'll pull it up here. But yeah, it I just like went through my entire Wells Fargo and just just logged every little bit into the spreadsheet just to see the number, like just to see the Wells Fargo number and the number on my spreadsheet line up, and like for that to be um for that to line up made me so happy. I think talking about it now, it's like that sounds like some stupid hyperfixation thing, but maybe that's just a TikTok brained thing to think, but just I don't know, it's so dumb. Like, oh, to see the number on my bank account and the number on my logging spreadsheet be the exact same. I thought that was so cool. But here, let me see. Oh, the goat. Um, it's not weird, I promise. It's really cool actually. But for another time. I think I already talked about it in another video. Okay, it's on this one. Do I cut this out? I don't know. I don't want to take your time up. I don't want to take your time up. I might cut it out. Let's see. Okay, bang. See, so this is a spreadsheet that I had built for, um, for my, I don't know, high school finances. Finance 2022. This was my senior year, I guess. Yeah, senior year. So, look, in and out paycheck one, in and out paycheck two, in and out paycheck three. Paycheck three didn't always come in. I guess basically it never came in, but that's because maybe in finance 2021 there was a paycheck three, okay? So, you know, oh, add it up. It's just a little simple. Oh, MISC. This is carried over from last year. And then net earnings. This is just, simple function that adds them all together. And bang, you have your net earnings. And then, okay, what am I spending? Spending activities, clothes. Okay, wait, now I'm thinking, wait, no, look, because there's spending and spending D, and we can go into our other spreadsheet here, spending, where we can see where we put our spending, where we went. Look, activities, category activities, money 187, it instantly gets put into the activities. Wait, bro, I was cooking. Look at this. This is sick, man. Who is this guy? What? What? Wait, this is cool. So, okay, yeah, sorry. But this is cool. Starbucks. Okay, so oh look, and it's even color coded. Let's see, conditional formatting. Less than or equal to 10. If it's less than or equal to $10, it's green. If it's less than or equal to $50, it's yellow. If it's less than or equal to 100, it's orange. And then if it's greater than 100, so red is like, okay, you spent a lot, idiot. Orange is like, what is orange? Like, maybe you got a hardware upgrade or something. I don't know. Headphones. I don't know. Not really headphones. What can you get with $80? You can't get anything with $80 these days, man. A new game, maybe. I guess. Yeah, maybe a new game for $80. I don't know. Less than or equal to 50. $50. What would you get for $50? Maybe a dinner. A nice dinner. Huh? How about that? For $50 or less. Could be $30, I guess. And then $10. $10 could be anything. A drink. I mean, there's so many examples. Why am I trying to come up with examples when they're all right here? You know, would I wonder if this would be interesting if I just like chilled out and just like calmly explained everything to you guys in this voice instead. Would that be better content? Because then I feel like we could all just relax a little bit, you know? I mean, it's exciting, you know? I'm really passionate about this. But maybe using our inside voices is a good idea. So we're gonna go with this for now. So, I mean, sorry, I keep getting sidetracked. Clothes, clothes, $16. This is probably like one shirt, I would imagine. Roberto's, burrito. Oh look, I even have the dates. Wait, this is cool. This is like my own kind of like form of journaling almost, you know? I was able to see, oh, what did I do on 118? Oh, look, I went out to the mall probably, got clothes, and then got food with my friends. That was probably a fun day. That was probably a fun day. Oh, what did we do on 124? Oh, we got canes. And then we also got gas probably on the way back home. And we had to get it at Chevron, because we were an idiot and didn't get it at Costco. So we ended up having to, spend 20 bucks at Chevron, before getting to go to Costco. Oh my god, dude, this tells a story, man. I could go on forever about this. I really wonder. I could just go on forever, man. Target. Look, okay, Target, went to Target, whatever. Crunch Gym. Crunch Gym. This gym I went to because of a girl, basically. That's the only reason I went to this gym, man. I had an awesome gym set up at home. My fucking dumbass was like, no, let's go to this gym for this girl and work out with her occasionally. It was just an excuse to hang out with her slightly more often. I was paying $100 uh a year, I guess. I don't know how much this was, a month, I guess, or maybe this was onboarding fees, I guess. But it's still $100, and like I don't know. I'm sure it come up Elden Ring. Look, that's what I bought. Elden Ring, dude. This is so cool. This is so cool. You don't understand how cool this is. This is honestly like taking a slice out of my life and dissecting it and seeing. This is so sick, man. Look, gas. This was probably at Costco at this point. What was I talking about? This this girl. Yeah, I don't know. I was just spending. Let's look. Control F. Crunch. Oh no, that's the only time I spend it. It's probably for the year or something. Or something. I don't know. What the fuck? $100. Anyways, $100 to hang out with the girls slightly more often. Like, who the fuck are you feeling like, bro? What is wrong with you? Ice skating? Oh my god, this tells a story, bro. That you don't understand how cool this is, man. It's literally getting to look back on a window of my life. Why did I ever stop doing this? I need to start doing this again. This is actually crazy. This is way cooler than just looking back at a bank statement. I don't know why. It just is. Because, I really was in here. In and out Irvine, In and out Irvine. It adds a little bit of flavor and kind of what I was thinking at that time. And the color coding really helps. Like, oh, this one's really important. But Irvine and ice skating. This is the. I have a picture of this day. Should I scroll on my phone until I find the picture? Uh, maybe I'll add it in editing. I'll add it in editing. But it's of us like in front of the Irvine Anteater because me and the guys I was with were beefing with the other side of our group. This was like the big civil war, and so this outing was like us hanging out, and then we were just like fucking with them, like, oh look at us, we can have fun without you guys, and like posing in front of this stupid ass anteater, like I don't know, like, it was just so dumb. We were just such idiots. Man, wow, look at this. In and out. 2022. No, no, no. Because one was college. College is like 2022 plus, like October or whatever, right? Chick-fil-A Billions Tower Defense 6. What, this is when I bought the game, I guess? But I had the game before. Maybe this is on my phone or on Steam, like on an instance that I didn't have it before. Senior Ponchos, I just got a burrito for myself. That's fire. Wait, bro, I was still making in and out money at this point? I feel like this is so late into my thing, and I'm still making in and out money at this point. Wow, bro. In and out just takes me back, man. That's crazy. And look, I'm working at In and Out, still getting In and Out nearly every day. Bro, what is this, man? Are you kidding me? In and Out, In and Out, In and Out, In and Out. What the heck is going on? In and Out. Bro, and mind you, I'm working at In and Out too, man. I'm also working at In and Out, which means I'm eating In and Out every time I work at In and Out, which is at least 4 days a week, right? So I am eating In and Out so much. It's so fire, bro. I do not care. You can call it mid all you want. I do not give a fuck. That shit is so good. Sorry, In and Out rant, but I just, I gotta spill it out there. This is so much fun. This is so fun. Are we really just gonna go through this whole thing? Okay, honestly, if we want to talk about more of this, I I'm down to come back to it because this is a lot of fun. But I don't know. Do we need to move on? We kind of need to move on because I got other stuff to talk about. Sorry, I'm getting excited. I'm getting excited. And we're supposed to be calm and relaxed because maybe this calm and relaxing is good for everyone. You know, like I appreciate a good calm and relaxing video. So so why don't I just be calm and relaxing? But anyways, we're just going over why I want to be a software engineer. And we just went down this rabbit hole. I'm so sorry. This is gonna be such a stupid video, I feel like, but whatever. Whatever. I'm having such a good time. I'm having a great time, and I'm here, you guys are here with me. It's fun to share it. It's fun to share it with other people, I guess. Depending on who sees us, who cares? Who cares? What else do we have? I'm looking for horse betting. Horse betting simple. Here we go. This was probably my next attempt at a spreadsheet involving money. I tried to keep some of the previous. Oh my god, no, but there was still more to talk about on that other spreadsheet, man. I'm sorry, we really have to go back because there was other pages on it, right? Yeah, okay, yeah. So you can see it all adds up. So we have our net earnings minus our net spending, and we have our net total over the month. And then, this just keeps going on and on and on. And then, I got lazy, I guess. I just stopped doing it, which is so sad because this is so cool. This really is so cool. What's budget? What the heck? I had a whole budget for this stuff, man. Bro, who is this kid, man? Look at this guy. Wait, this is like autism levels of like intricacy dedication stuff. I feel like what the heck? I don't know because like I really was just having fun. Like this was fun. This is so fun to me. I'm not kidding you. Like this is so sick. Okay, so I had a predicted amount of money. Okay, look, I had predicted amounts of money that I was gonna make at In and Out. Probably depended on how many days of the week. May, I don't know. I just expected to lose $800, but maybe it just broke at that point, or no. Look, it's because um, what is this? Okay, wait. So okay, so the color coding on this one isn't so good. Past me could have done a little bit of a better job at color coding it because it's kind of hard to see. This all looks like it adds up to the same thing, but it's not. They're still two separate things. But you know, the coloring could be a little better, I guess, is all I'm saying. But anyways, okay, yeah, look, so we're expected to make this much, and then we stop. Okay, that's why. See, look, we're predicted to make it. The actual is we didn't make any, and then now our difference is $1,200. Okay, but we're not actually losing $1,200. It's just if we had kept working, we would have had $1,200. That's a cool little metric. That's a fun little metric to have. And then what? I assume it just keeps getting bigger. No, it goes back. I don't know what's going on here, guys. Oh, because this was just a 3 paycheck month. I guess it was gonna be. That's why. Okay, well, that's kind of cool. But yeah, I guess I don't know. I really can't. I can't be bothered to try and explain this. It's just it looks really intricate, right? Like what the heck was I doing? This was for fun. That's the point. That's the point I'm trying to get across, right? This was for fun. Okay, now we move on to the horse betting one. This one's a lot more simple, and actually that explains this. If it shows up, I think it is showing up, right? Yes, it is. The horse betting because she's a horse girl, and we were into the Uma Musume. That was fire. That was a fire arc. I liked the horse girl because the horse girl had a lot of hopes and dreams, and her hopes and dreams were crushed by unfortunate circumstances, but she still was able to come out on top at the end. And that was cinema to me. So this horse betting calculator, this was my attempt at, at trying to make gambling profitable somehow, trying to game the system, you know? I feel my throat drying up. I have to drink this water. It tastes fine, bro. I'm drinking the water. You don't want to know why the water might not taste fine, and that one sounds worse than it is. I tried to clean it; it didn't really get that clean, but I still put water in it anyways. That's all. Um, but this was horse betting. Oh my god, I keep getting sidetracked. I keep getting sidetracked. So, anyways, horse betting. Um, you know, I tried to game the system. You know, your 1% to win odds. I honestly don't even remember all this stuff. But this was my first attempt at trying to get ChatGPT to help me out with some stuff. And this is when the idea, the seed in my head got planted that maybe spreadsheets and coding are kind of similar. They're really similar things. Spreadsheets are just kind of a way to visualize the code. It's kind of like Scratch in a way, like these are just blocks of code that reference other blocks. It's basically pointers. It's basically pointers, I guess. Like, look, these are just a pointer. This is just a pointer to this value. And this value or this cell is a pointer to this value. That's all it is. Wow, I just explained pointers in the best way. I just learned pointers. Like, honestly, the concept of pointers was so confusing to me, but I feel like this is exactly what pointers are. So there you go, guys. If you're stuck on a CS concept, pointers, which is a notoriously difficult concept, just think of them like an Excel sheet. That's a good tip. That's a good tip. This is a long video, but I'm having so much fun, and I'm taking you guys along with me. I'm kind of sad, I'm kind of sad because long video, not many people want to click on a long video, but I feel like people that do want to click on long video are gonna have a great time, and that's what I'm here for. I am also having a great time. At least I hope you're having a great time. And if you're not having a great time, that's okay because I'm having a great time, and I'm gonna keep explaining this. So, pointers. Wow, I just went off a tangent. Sorry. Um, but yeah, your 1%. I really was trying to like EV per dollar. You can see the early gears twisting in my head. But at the end of the day, no matter how many simulations I tried to run on ChatGPT or whatever else, like law of large numbers or what do you call it, Monte Carlo simulations. I think I don't know. No, Monte Carlo is the stupid door problem. Or I'm not gonna get into that door problem. Okay, right? I don't know. I don't remember what it's called. but like big number simulations, and it just didn't quite work out. Horse betting did not quite work out for us, right? I am rambling. I'm sorry. This was, when was this? Horse betting simple? Let's go back and then let's see this XLS. August 13th. This was last summer. Okay. And then come to today, or close to today, right? 2025. I guess um, last fall, still this school semester. This is when we started sports betting. Sports betting. This was the rabbit hole. Okay, like look at this stuff, man. Are you kidding me? What? Who in their right mind is doing all of this? I mean, the thing is, the guy in his right mind is also up $600. Uh, now 700 as of recently. This is outdated. Dollars. I just made $700 off of nothing. I literally, this is all risking zero of my own dollars. I did not put a single real dollar into this. I mean, I put dollars into it, but it was to get a promotion, and then I just withdrew my dollars, and that's it. And I've explained this spreadsheet before. I've shown it before, but basically, this was my machine. My machine was, it's literally a roguelike. That's insane. It's literally like I'm playing a roguelike, man. That's why Slay the Spire is so cool. But this is literally a roguelike. I built a machine. I found the rules of the system. I played the rules of the system. I understood the rules of the system. I built my own system inside of the system that was guaranteed to make me money. I gamed the system, I understood it, I dissected it, and I created a tool to defeat it. You know, I saw the boss, I understood the problem, I knew what I needed, I knew what cards I needed to draft in order to create the deck in order to beat the boss, and then I beat the boss. That's basically the same thing. So, right? That's kind of cool. Kind of got on a losing streak. The thing is that the reason I stopped doing this was because the promotions kind of ran dry, and you only start making a couple cents probably off of like 5 minutes of looking for a bet to place, you know, and so that's why I kind of stopped it. And then, do I want to show you? Do I want to show you the final product? It's a 28-minute video already. This is enough already. But just know that I'm already losing my voice. It's 8:15. I'm getting sick, guys. I got 3 hours of sleep, but I just feel like a maniac scientist right now. But I really did just create the Sheldon thing that is that just trades money on the stock market, but in terms of sports betting. That's guaranteed to make them money. That's basically what I've done. And yeah, thanks for hanging out. I really wonder what kind of video this is gonna be, but I hope you enjoyed it. Um, I sure had fun making it, I guess. Who am I kidding, man? Why is this supposed to be content? This is just me having fun on my journal. That's really what it was. And I'm glad that you're here for it, because this was great. Um, I'm gonna go try to sleep and maybe drink some more of this water. Thanks.